I'm begging the ICC to what tamper justice with mercy. They say what he's trying to say that the global stage that the Nigerian military has always promote justice and end terrorists among global crimes. That Simon Ekpa and ICC should pardon them. What is your take as regards
Yeah,
what
good evening, good night, and good night, and good evening, and good morning, wherever you're watching us from. Wherever you are watching us from, this is Evangelist Benjamin Johnson. This is Nachi, one and the only Biafran evangelist. That we continue to speak the truth in the answers of the truth. My beloved brother, there is something I want to tell you. The IPOB, the people that Nigerian government has called a terrorist group, have been vindicated by the International Court of Law and Court of Justice. And the whole world have vindicated them that actually they are not what? A terrorist. And that was why the IPOB, the Biafra, have sued Federal Republic of Nigeria, of which Fagbemi name was specifically, authenticated in that letter. You understand? For him to know that you actually is the one to come and defend Nigeria in ICC over the alleged allegation which they leveled against what the Biafrans. Let me tell you, that is why the Federal Republic of Nigerian government, in the person of the time of Tinubu now, they are calling on the IPOB to have a secret agreement in order to sort out that. That is why you see them crying, complaining. Don't you see the way the court is going? I was shocked the other day, the way the court is going, because they are pleading at the back. They have called the IPOB and they have called the Biafrans after Ngozi Orabe's petition. Petition them, and all the IPOB, that is the Biafra in diaspora, both international and the local, petition against Nigeria. Now they are calling. That was what lead to Hope Uzodinma coming out in the public saying that the IPOB are not the one behind the killing, the excessive killings in the whole southeast. People don't really understand that information. They don't know. They don't know the secret behind all these things. That is why Hope Uzodinma is come. Look at what Mba and Co said that they are going to present against Simon Ekpa in Finnish government. Look at it now. The Finnish government is now saying that that thing lack what? Merit. They did not have enough, because actually they don't want that case to proceed. And before that, there are some people that have already said that Simon Ekpa will be extradited to Nigeria. And AGF later come and say, no, there was nothing like that. We do not have any issue with the Simon Ekpa extradition. Our Nigerian hand is not there. All those things you see them play. It is a game. So that is to tell you, they are finding a way. They are pleading, begging the Biafrans and begging people that they should come. Let there be a negotiation. I don't know whether you get the game now. So that's why you see them coming. All these things have been ongoing. And many people did not know this. They have been looking for a way to make peace, to create peace. That's why Fagbemi, the AGF, Attorney General of the Federation, make the statement that which he made last month, that there was nothing like bringing Simon Ekpa or extraditing Simon Ekpa from Finland. Do you understand? Because of all these games that is going on. And you can see many of them now, even on Motosho now, even coming out to say that nnamdikanu, that interrogation, those things that he agreed was under actually duress. And the Nigerian government admitted it. Nigerian court admitted it. Which if it was before, they wouldn't have admitted it. They wouldn't have tolerated it. They wouldn't have taken it. They will just say, they will end it there and carry it up and flame up another thing on top of nnamdikanu. These are the games. But it is a secret. Oh. It is a secret. So they don't want to actually make it open. But the open of it now, Baba, it is a very huge slap. Because they knew it vividly well that in ICC, if they should appear, it's like, many people do not understand the meaning of that ICC. And many people do not understand the caliber of men in ICC. Imagine, take a look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His caliber in ICC. then you are coming up with a case like a Biafran case, and whereby they have somebody, a leader, that is leading them, pursuing and fighting for that kind of case in person of nnamdikanu. What do you expect that will happen in ICC? It will be a very huge explosion, and when it explodes, the thing will fall on Nigeria and it will mess Nigeria totally up. So they are bargaining and they are playing a game. If they can substantially manage and for them not appear. So that's why they are looking for a way. See, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised that if care is not taken in 2027, there may be a serious breakup. Mohammed Tinubu may end up breaking this country. But many people don't understand the game. And that is why he's playing it, so that by the time he free Kanu, he will use Kanu. Look at what Fagbemi say. He will use Kanu and he will use the court directives to free him, so that his master, I'm talking about Muhammadu Buhari and the Fulanis and the co-Fulanis that are not happy or fighting for Mazen Nnamdi not to be released. You understand? Then he will use that to say it was the courts, or it is the courts that free Mazen Nnamdi, not me as a person. You can see I visited the case. You see the strategy now. All these things are going on because of this. They want to tamper justice. They want to play along so that the ICC, the international body, will see Nigerian judiciary as a functionable judiciary. That as a judiciary, that actually they are playing according to the law of the land, the constitution. Just based on Fagbemi has said, based on what he has said. Because they want to prove to the international, but they want to deceive as usual. That's why you see them playing this anti-part, finding a way, pleading, so that this case must not appear in ICC, and this case must not stand. That is what it means. They don't want it to stand, because in ICC over there, you must prove your case and you must defend your case. Then the Biafrans have a lot of evidence. Baba, no be joke. A lot of evidence against Nigeria, because even Mazen Nnamdi and Simon Ekpa, you have accused a terrorist, and IPOB, you have accused a terrorist. Ever since you kidnap Mazen Nnamdi, and kidnapping is a crime. Kidnapping is a terrorist act, of which Nigeria is now becoming a terrorist act by kidnapping Mazen Nnamdi, and it is against the law on its own. You see, that case is a case of his own against Nigeria. I don't know if so. And Simon Ekpa, you say, is the one committing terrorism in Nigeria. Ever since Simon Ekpa was apprehended or have been apprehended or arrested, up till now, did this killing stop? Instead of that killing, the thing increased. Which means the presence of Simon Ekpa and the name of Simon Ekpa is a fear to the Nigerian terrorists. It's a threat to Nigerian terrorists, not to the citizen. And his presence and his name give what? Give realization to the people of Biafrans, because they are killing Biafrans in a mass now to compare before. The Finland, the terrorist nation, have doubled their hustle in the eastern region to compare before. And as you can see, not just in eastern region now, you can see it all over the federation. No safety in Benue, Plateau, Kebbi, Taraba, Benue, Katsina, Sokoto, Enugu, Ondo, and Kwara State. The other day, it was over 100 in Lagos here. Look at what happened in Ogun State. Repeatedly in Ondo.
Should the Biafran show them the ICC this book?
We have a lot of evidence against Nigeria before till date. So we are updated. And we have everything in our pants. And which Nigeria terrorist nation is aware. And that is why they are going through back door. They want to go through back door, pleading and begging the Biafrans to come and have a negotiating in a round table, so that this case will not, appear in ICC. That they don't want to appear in ICC. They are scared. They are afraid of that place, because anything that ICC, any case that they handle and they settled is automatically gone. You cannot, and there is no way anybody can say anything again. And there is every tendency of declaring Biafra there. Yes, and once if that happens, done and dusted. Done and dusted. And Nigeria knows that any eventuality we defeated them there, Biafra nation will be automatically declared in ICC under the watch of everybody, and it's going to be on a telecast, the whole world to watch. They are going to transmit it to the whole world, wherever you are. You watch it. Not like this one they are doing in Nigeria here. They don't want it to be televised. That one will be publicly announced. So they are scared of global shame. They are, oh, no, yeah. Scared of what? Global, just as you said, a global shame.
but where he said, the agent said, the Nigerian government is a country that promotes justice, and what we want to end terrorism and other crimes at all costs. Do you agree with him with this?
I disagree with him, but he's speaking to defend Nigeria as the Attorney General of the Federation. You don't expect him to speak against the nation that he himself is into, and one of the leaders. You understand? And of which he collect his monthly salary, and he collect his allowances, and he collect his bedroom this thing. You understand? So all those things, definitely he must speak to protect that image, so that he will keep on collecting the salary, collecting bedroom, changing of wardrobe, and the bedroom allowances, and every other orishi that is involved. You should know this. So that is why he must come to lie and to cheat and to deceive those that will be allow themselves to be, deceived by their, lying lips. There is no way Nigeria can defeat. But okay, how are they standing to defeat the insecurity or fighting the Boko Haram, the terrorism, whereby you are employing the terrorist group into the military, giving them authority, empowering them to handle arms, guns, and the Nigerian unit, giving them uniform, giving them what it takes to be a bona fide citizen and well qualified to handle arms. You say they are repented terrorists, repented Boko Haram, repented Iswab, repented Kakarawa, repented Mahmuda, repented. Sorry, I want to ask. You are targeting them repented, but you don't have repented Masob. You don't have repented IPOB. You don't have repented Biafrans. And you don't have repented nnamdikanu. You don't have repented Simon Ekpa. But you have repented Boko Haram. You have repented Tujibelu. You have repented, but you don't have repented BLA. Abi? Only in Nigeria I am hearing all this. Baba, there are liars. And a huge bunch of it. Because, you see why I always say something, that Nigeria can never and will never better. It is not a cause. Because the leaders have allowed themselves, and they have built a house, a very huge canopy of lies for themselves. And whenever they enter there, they continue to tell lies. Then tell me, how will the truth, and how will they come out when the truth is not being allowed? Then tell me, how will the country move forward when you are living with lies? Tell me a man that is living with lies that succeed. The Bible said that only the truthful ones prevails. And he say it's only the truth can do what? Set you free. So lie can never set you free. Neither can lie promote you. Neither can lie expand you. Neither can lie take you to a higher level. Go to Burkina Faso, you will see what is happening, because their president and the elders currently now is standing on the truth. Look at how the whole nation, Burkina Faso of yesterday, go and see Burkina Faso today. Nigeria cannot withstand Burkina. Currently now, Nigeria is nowhere to be found when you make mention of Burkina Faso in terms of development, infrastructure, and everything. You understand? So that is a country that welcome truth. And Nigeria is here with the AGF, the president, the senators, the local government chairman, the House of Rep, all of them, the governors, all of them, bunch of liars. So tell me, how can Nigeria move forward?
Okay, but we've seen Ngozi Oronze consistently say that the Nigerian government reintegrate terrorists to the military and send them to kill the Biafrans.
Of course, yes,
Is this what ICC is really suing them for?
That is why Ngozi Oronze refuses. That is why Ngozi Oronze keep on talking about it. That's why Ngozi Oronze have decided not to partner. You know, they thought that they can use money, you know, to bribe everyone. They have tried with nnamdikanu. It did not work. Simon Ekpa, they want to, because they are now seeing Ngozi Oronze as another threat, exposure. So they are now trying to, if there is any means to trap her for her to come and negotiate. I don't know if you are getting it, but that woman is.
The Nigerian army has issued an ultimatum that this year there will be no Biafra's Heroes Day. This is a celebration set aside by the Indigos to honor those of their legends and their veterans who lost their life during the Biafra war. Welcome to this wonderful channel, to News Point TV. Please, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please like this video. Please share, comment for more political discourse. The Nigerian army has come out to issue an ultimatum, say that nobody should come out and celebrate the Biafra Heroes Day. And the Southern governors too have told same parts, saying that nobody should come out and celebrate the Biafra Heroes Day. But now, the question and the subject matter of the day is that what has the Biafra, the remembrance of this day got to do with the how is it going to bring anarchy in the land? These men are not blind people. Last year, this celebration was old. Nobody lost their life. It is just a day to remember those who have lost their life during the Biafra civil war. I think what the government needs to do at this point in time is that those who are orchestrating the evil in Nigerian state should be dealt with. The Fulanis have become a menace in our society, and yet the government are not even worried. The government they don't even worry about the Fulanis, yet they are more concerned what the IPOB want to do on the 30th of May. For me, it is misplaced priorities, because you have in a state where a particular ethnic group has become lord over billions of Nigerians, over millions of Nigerians, and yet nobody is saying anything towards that. Nobody is calling the Fulanis, calling them to order. Nobody is telling them that the Fulanis are treading in the wrong direction. But yet they are using everything possible to oppress the evil man, to oppress their struggle, to oppress everything that belongs to them. The question is, how long can we continue in this contraption called Nigeria? Yes, how long can we continue in this contraption called Nigeria? The IPOB on their own has said that day nothing will stop that day. And they mean their words that nothing will stop the Biafra celebration day in the East. I'm not even against what the army have said, but I'm against the Southeastern governors who don't promote their own, who at every point in time antagonize their own thing. Antagonize their own thing. Are you telling me that in the north, some governors don't know who is sponsoring this Fulani bandits? Majority of them know that Fulani is being sponsored by some certain group of people, and yet these people keep mute. But it is only in the southeast that the southern governors would always come out to sell their own. The southeastern governors sold nnamdikanu. The southeastern governors sold